Now, this has just been the most recent house in this community that's been the target of vandalism. As you can see here, trash clutters the floor, everything from a mop to cups. And if you come over here, you'll see that the basketball net has been removed from this basketball hoop. Now, authorities want the public's help to help them find out who's been behind these crimes. With fire prevention courses, firefighters are always stressing to the youth, safety first. This afternoon, the Red Sox look to complete their sweep of the White Sox and build on their lead in the AL East. Co-founder Mike Pyers had a vision early on, and with proper arrangement, the business has been successful thus far.
We just felt that the apparel would be the easiest way to get into a business, and it was something that we could easily manage, and it was something that was true to us, and we always had a fashion sense, and we just kind of wanted to represent our hippie ways through our apparel and use that as a voice for sending out some of the messages that we do, such as like peaceful messages, like on our shirt that I have on today, which is drop joints, not bombs. It's just kind of a peaceful message, and we use a lot of the apparel as an avenue to like spread our personal views and opinions on some subjects.
Coming up at 6, I'll have some traveling tips to help you make your holiday commute more convenient. Residents here in Cambridge have come to find their vehicles damaged in what appears to be at this moment a random attack. There's no denying that Kush Groove produces some of the hottest product in the streets of Boston. Since the early 1900s, the Taylor Square Firehouse has played an important role right here in the city of Cambridge. Fast forward to today, and it's still a viable resource for those in this community. The Taylor Square Firehouse turns 112 years old. Established on a solid foundation, this firehouse is still able to support the neighborhood. The combination of a nostalgic feel and tight-knit community is the perfect recipe for a great experience for the firemen stationed at this location.
This is a great firehouse. It has an old history of horse-drawn carriage, and it's a modern, refurbished building, which is very nice, very well modernized. It's beautiful. It's a great place to be. It's a good community, too. Although working in any community in this city is a great place to be, but I happen to prefer this side. It's the neighbors are close, and it's just the streets are easier. It's nice.
Even with being familiar with the area, the firefighters must rely on their training to adapt to any situation they face if necessary.
The more times you do a certain kind of run, the more easy it gets. But at any given time, something can turn and go bad. All good. So you just don't know what's going to happen.
What will the Taylor Square Firehouse look like 112 years from now? Hopefully the same. Emmanuel Vincent, CCTV. The Kush Groove shop, located in the Mission Hill neighborhood of Boston, serves as a store dedicated to the cannabis lifestyle through clothing and smoking essentials. Co-founder Mike Pyers had a vision early on, and with proper arrangement, the business has been successful thus far.
We just felt that the apparel would be the easiest way to get into a business, and it was something that we could easily manage, and it was something that was true to us, and we always had a fashion sense, and we just kind of wanted to represent our hippie ways through our apparel and use that as a voice for sending out some of the messages that we do, such as like peaceful messages, like on our shirt that I have on today, which is drop joints, not bombs. It's just kind of a peaceful message, and we use a lot of the apparel as an avenue to like spread our personal views and opinions on some subjects.
Building rapport goes a long way in any business, and the Kush Groove shop is no exception.
The feedback's been great. They just enjoy coming in here and experiencing and talking to somebody that's close to their age, I would say. I would say your average smoke shop in Boston is like the person behind the counter is a little older than us. For the most part, everybody just enjoy coming in here, vibing with us. They click with us. We could relate. I graduated college within the last 10, 15 years, and I know some of them are going through classes and stuff, so we could relate to them and give them feedback and things not to do and things to do and stuff, so it's been great.
This is only the beginning for the local brand, as plans for growth are in the future.
We'd like to open a couple of retail operations throughout the region, expand on our product offerings, come out with new innovative products such as vaporizers, even getting into possibly the dispensary business, depending on how things keep going with the legislation. We'd love to get our hand in a slice of that pie as well.
There's only one place for the Kush Groove brand to go, and that's high. Emmanuel Vincent, CCTV. Teens today take a scroll through the world of social media quite often when given the chance. A recent study supports this theory as it found that 50% of teens are addicted to their mobile devices. Social media plays a role in this study as the teens have access to keep up with those in their circle right at their fingertips.
Social media is entertaining, and like I like seeing what other people post and stuff, so I like seeing what's going on too in the world.
Now, social media isn't only a good tool to use to keep up with friends, but also celebrities.
Everybody loves Beyonce, you know, and like everybody's like hip to her, and everybody wants to be in someone's life, you know. And Kylie Jenner, because she has like a lot of like shoots and stuff, and for like her like store, and like she's doing like a fashion line right now, so it's like kind of interesting to see that. And she also has her makeup line, so yeah, it's cool for me to hear and see.
Once considered a trend, it appears social media is here to stay permanently, and teens wouldn't have it any other way. Emmanuel, Vincent, CCTV.